How to build your dream life, even if you feel stuck. Written introduction. Have you ever felt like you're running in circles, waking up every day to the same routine, feeling like you're meant for more, yet trapped in a cycle of hesitation and self-doubt? You see others making progress, achieving their dreams, and creating the life they desire, while you're left wondering, why am I still stuck? Why does my dream life feel so far away? The truth is, you are not stuck because you lack potential. You are stuck because of fear, uncertainty, and limiting beliefs that have convinced you that change is impossible. But here's what no one tells you. Everything you need to build the life you dream of is already within you. The key isn't in waiting for the right moment or hoping for luck. It's in shifting your mindset, mastering your energy, and taking intentional action. Your dream life won't just happen. It must be created, step by step, choice by choice. No more waiting, no more excuses. This is your roadmap to breaking free from stagnation, rewriting your story, and stepping into the life you were born to live. The only question is, are you ready to claim it? Because once you do, nothing can stop you. Chapter 1. Clarify your vision and define what you truly want. Many people go through life feeling stuck, frustrated, or unfulfilled. They assume they lack the right skills, resources, or luck to succeed. But in reality, the biggest reason they struggle is a lack of clarity. They have a general idea that they want a better life, more success, more happiness, more freedom, but they haven't taken the time to define what that truly means. They chase vague goals, influenced by what society, family, or peers expect from them, rather than focusing on what they genuinely desire. The first and most crucial step to building your dream life is getting crystal clear on what that life actually looks like. For you, not for anyone else. Your dream life should be based on your deepest values, passions, and aspirations, not what others think you should do. If you don't have a clear picture of what you want, you'll always feel uncertain, constantly changing direction without making real progress. Take a moment to close your eyes and imagine your ideal life in vivid detail. Where do you live? Are you in a bustling city, a peaceful countryside, or somewhere by the ocean? What does your home look like? What kind of environment makes you feel the happiest and most at peace? Now think about your daily routine. What do you do when you wake up? Do you start your morning with exercise, meditation, or reading? Are you working on a passion project, running your own business, or excelling in a career that excites you? Who are the people in your life? Are you surrounded by supportive friends, a loving family, or inspiring mentors? What kind of conversations do you have with them? How do they uplift and challenge you to grow? Visualizing these details is important because it helps you connect emotionally with your dream. Your mind responds to clear and specific goals much better than to vague desires. When you know exactly what you want, you can begin to take the right steps to make it a reality. Once you have a mental picture, take it one step further by writing it down. Don't just keep it in your head, put it on paper. Write as if you're describing a scene from a movie. What does your perfect day look like from start to finish? Writing solidifies your vision, making it feel more real and achievable. Studies have shown that people who write down their goals are far more likely to accomplish them. You will always feel lost, drifting from one thing to another without real direction. But when you define your vision with precision, your path becomes clear. Your dream life stops being just a distant wish and starts becoming something you can actively work toward every single day. Chapter 2. Break free from mental barriers and limiting beliefs. The biggest obstacle between you and your dream life isn't lack of time, money, or opportunities. It's the thoughts and beliefs that hold you back. Many people feel stuck not because they are incapable of success, but because they have convinced themselves that success is out of reach. These self-imposed limitations, often formed over years of negative experiences, fear, and societal conditioning, create invisible walls that keep them from moving forward. From a young age, we absorb messages from our environment, parents, teachers, media, and culture, all shaping the way we view ourselves and our potential. If you've ever told yourself, "I'm not smart enough, I don't have what it takes, success is for other people, not me," or "I'll never be able to change," you've experienced the power of limiting beliefs. These thoughts act like chains, keeping you in the same place, no matter how badly you want to move forward. To break free, you must first become aware of these limiting beliefs. Start paying attention to the negative thoughts that run through your mind when you think about pursuing your dreams. Do you immediately doubt yourself? Do you assume failure before even trying? Recognizing these patterns is the first step to changing them. Once you identify these mental barriers, challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief actually true? Where did I learn it? Have other people in similar situations overcome this? More often than not, you'll realize that these limiting beliefs are just old stories, things you've been telling yourself for so long that they feel real, even though they are not based on fact. Now, replace these negative thoughts with empowering beliefs. Instead of saying, "I can't," ask yourself, "How can I?" Instead of thinking, "I'm not good enough," remind yourself, "I am capable, and I can learn whatever I need to succeed." The mind is incredibly powerful, and what you believe shapes your actions, which ultimately shape your reality. Another way to reprogram your mindset is through exposure to new perspectives. Read books, listen to podcasts, and surround yourself with people who challenge you to think bigger. The more you expose yourself to success stories of people who overcame obstacles, the more you'll start believing that you can do it too. Breaking free from limiting beliefs doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort to replace old patterns with new, empowering ones. But once you do, you'll unlock a sense of freedom you've never felt before. Suddenly, what once seemed impossible will start to feel within reach. And when you remove the mental barriers that have been holding you back, nothing will stand between you and the life you want to create. Chapter 3. Develop a relentless action plan. Dreams don't turn into reality through wishful thinking. No matter how clear your vision is or how much you believe in yourself, success only comes when you take action, consistent, strategic action. This is where many people get stuck. They have big dreams, but they don't know how to move forward, or they wait for the perfect moment to begin. The truth is, there is no perfect moment. The only way to build your dream life is to start right now, exactly where you are, with what you have. Creating a strong action plan means breaking down your vision into clear, manageable steps. Start by setting specific goals that move you toward your dream life. A vague goal like, "I want to be successful," isn't enough. Instead, define it. "I want to start my own online business and earn $10,000 a month," or "I want to become a published author within the next year." The more specific your goal, the easier it becomes to take action. Once you have your goal, break it down into smaller, actionable steps. Think of it like climbing a staircase. Each step brings you closer to the top. If your goal is to start a business, the first steps might be researching your market, creating a business plan, and setting up a website. If your goal is to write a book, the first steps could be outlining the chapters, setting a daily writing target, and committing to writing for an hour every day. The key is to focus on small, consistent actions rather than feeling overwhelmed by the big picture. Another crucial part of your action plan is time management. Many people say they don't have time to work on their dreams, but the reality is that time is often wasted on distractions. scrolling through social media, watching TV, or procrastinating. Track how you spend your time and find areas where you can cut back. Even dedicating just 1 hour a day to your dream can create massive progress over time. Building a habit of daily action is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who don't. It's not about taking giant leaps. It's about moving forward, step by step, without stopping. Success is not about working harder for short bursts of time, but about working smarter and staying consistent over the long run. One of the most powerful ways to stay on track is to create accountability. Share your goals with someone who will push you to stay committed, whether it's a mentor, a friend, or a mastermind group. You can also track your progress in a journal, marking off each step as you complete it. Seeing your progress in real time builds momentum and keeps you motivated. There will be days when you don't feel like taking action. You'll feel tired, discouraged, or unsure if what you're doing is working. This is when discipline matters most. Successful people don't wait until they feel like it to take action. They do it regardless of how they feel. The only way to guarantee failure is to stop trying. If you want to build your dream life, you need a relentless action plan. Set clear goals, break them into steps, manage your time wisely, stay accountable, and keep moving forward no matter what. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Every step you take brings you closer. Start today and don't stop until your dream becomes your reality. Chapter 4. Cultivate the habits of high achievers. Your habits shape your reality. Every action you take, no matter how small, is either moving you closer to your dream life or keeping you stuck in the same place. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily the most talented or the luckiest. They are the ones who have built habits that support their goals. If you want to create the life you dream of, you must adopt the habits of those who have already achieved success. The first step is to take an honest look at your current habits. What do you do every day? How do you spend your time? Do your habits align with your goals, or are they keeping you from making progress? For example, if your dream is to become financially independent, but you spend hours every day watching TV, scrolling through social media, or procrastinating, then your habits are working against you. If you want to change your life, you have to change your daily routine. One of the most powerful habits of high achievers is starting the day with intention. Instead of waking up and immediately checking notifications or rushing into the day without a plan, they take control of their mornings. Many successful people follow a morning routine that includes things like exercise, meditation, reading, or journaling. These habits set the tone for the rest of the day, helping them stay focused and productive. Another critical habit is continuous learning. The most successful people never stop growing. They read books, take courses, and seek out new knowledge to expand their skills. Whether you want to start a business, improve your health, or master a new skill, the more you learn, the more opportunities you create for yourself. Make it a habit to invest in your personal growth every single day, even if it's just 30 minutes of reading or listening to an educational podcast. Discipline and consistency are also key. High achievers don't rely on motivation to take action. They rely on discipline. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline ensures that you keep making progress even when you don't feel like it. This means showing up every day, even when it's hard, even when you're tired, and even when you don't see immediate results. The small actions you take consistently will compound over time and lead to massive success. Another important habit is surrounding yourself with the right people. Your environment has a huge impact on your success. If you spend time with people who are negative, unmotivated, or constantly complaining, their mindset will influence yours. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with ambitious, positive and driven individuals, you'll naturally start to adopt their habits and mindset. Seek out mentors, join communities of like-minded people, and distance yourself from those who hold you back. High achievers practice self-care and balance. Success isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. Burnout and exhaustion can slow down your progress. Prioritize your mental and physical health by exercising regularly, eating well, and getting enough rest. When you take care of your body and mind, you have more energy, creativity, and focus to pursue your goals. Changing your habits doesn't happen overnight, but every small improvement adds up. Start by identifying 1 or 2 habits that you can change today. Maybe it's waking up earlier, reading for 30 minutes, cutting down on distractions, or setting daily goals. The key is consistency. Over time, these small habits will transform your life, bringing you closer to your dreams, one step at a time. Your future is created by what you do today. If you want to live a successful and fulfilling life, build the habits that will make it possible. The results may not be immediate, but with persistence, you'll soon realize that success is not a single event. It's the result of the actions you take every day. Chapter 5. Master the art of resilience and adaptability. No matter how much you plan, no matter how strong your vision is, and no matter how hard you work, life will throw unexpected challenges your way. Obstacles, failures, and setbacks are not just possibilities. They are guarantees. This is why resilience, the ability to keep going despite difficulties, is one of the most important qualities you need to build your dream life. Without resilience, the first sign of failure can cause you to give up. But when you master resilience and adaptability, nothing can stop you from reaching your goals. Many people believe that successful individuals have had an easy journey, but the truth is, every person who has achieved great things has faced hardships. The difference between those who succeed and those who quit is how they respond to failure. Resilient people don't see failure as the end. They see it as a lesson, a stepping stone that brings them closer to their goal. Instead of letting setbacks discourage them, they use them as fuel to grow stronger and smarter. One of the first steps to building resilience is changing how you view failure. Instead of seeing failure as proof that you're not good enough, see it as a learning experience. Every failure teaches you something valuable: what doesn't work, what needs improvement, and what you need to do differently next time. Some of the most successful people in the world, from inventors to entrepreneurs to athletes, have failed repeatedly before they succeeded. Thomas Edison famously failed over 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb, but he didn't see those attempts as failures. He saw them as experiments that brought him closer to success. Another key to resilience is emotional control. When things don't go as planned, it's easy to react with frustration, disappointment, or even self-doubt. However, allowing negative emotions to take over can cloud your judgment and make problems seem worse than they are. The most resilient people understand that setbacks are temporary and that emotions should not control their actions. Instead of reacting impulsively to difficulties, take a step back, breathe, and assess the situation with a clear mind. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I move forward? Adaptability is just as important as resilience. The world is constantly changing, and no matter how well you plan, unexpected situations will arise. Those who succeed are not the ones who rigidly stick to one plan, but the ones who adjust and pivot when necessary. If something isn't working, don't waste time forcing it. Find a new approach. Adaptability means being open to new ideas, trying different strategies, and being willing to step out of your comfort zone. One of the best ways to develop adaptability is to cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and skills can improve through effort and learning. People with a fixed mindset believe that their talents and abilities are set in stone, which makes them afraid of challenges and failure. But those with a growth mindset see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Instead of saying, "I'm not good at this," they say, "I'm not good at this yet, but I can improve." Another essential aspect of resilience is building a strong support system. No one achieves success alone. Having people who encourage you, mentor you, and support you during difficult times can make a huge difference. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift you and remind you of your strengths when you feel like giving up. Sometimes, just having someone believe in you can reignite your motivation. Self-care also plays a crucial role in resilience. When you're exhausted, stressed, or overwhelmed, it's harder to handle setbacks. Taking care of your mental and physical health gives you the strength to persevere. Get enough rest, exercise regularly, eat nutritious foods, and take time to relax and recharge. A strong body and mind are your greatest tools in overcoming challenges. Lastly, resilience is built through taking action despite fear. Many people never achieve their dreams because they let fear hold them back. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown keep them stuck in their comfort zone. But the only way to build confidence and resilience is to take action even when you're afraid. The more you face challenges, the stronger you become. Every time you push through fear, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Your dream life will not come without difficulties. There will be days when you feel like quitting. There will be moments when everything seems to be falling apart. But if you develop resilience and adaptability, you will never let challenges stop you. Instead, you will rise stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. Resilience is not about never falling. It's about always getting back up. No matter how hard things get, keep moving forward. Your dream is waiting for you, and as long as you refuse to give up, nothing can stand in your way. Chapter 6. Build a strong network and surround yourself with the right people. Success is never achieved alone. The people you surround yourself with have a profound impact on your mindset, motivation, and overall journey toward building your dream life. You might have the perfect vision, an unstoppable work ethic, and a plan for success, but if you are surrounded by negative, unsupportive, or toxic individuals, they can hold you back without you even realizing it. Think about the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they inspiring, motivated, and supportive? Or do they constantly complain, doubt themselves, and discourage you from pursuing your dreams? Your environment shapes you more than you think. If you surround yourself with people who believe in growth, success, and self-improvement, you will naturally start adopting those beliefs. But if you spend time with people who settle for mediocrity and make excuses, it becomes harder to rise above that influence. The first step to building a strong network is identifying who in your current circle supports your growth and who holds you back. It can be difficult to admit, but not everyone in your life is meant to be on this journey with you. Some people, even those closest to you, may not understand your dreams. They might unintentionally discourage you out of their own fears and insecurities. It's important to recognize that you don't have to cut these people out of your life entirely, but you do need to limit the amount of time and energy you invest in relationships that don't uplift you. Next, focus on finding people who align with your vision and inspire you to grow. This doesn't mean you have to already know successful or wealthy individuals. It means seeking out those who are also driven, ambitious, and working towards their own goals. Join communities, attend networking events, or engage in online groups that center around personal development, business, or your specific field of interest. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people creates an environment where success becomes the norm rather than the exception. One of the most powerful ways to accelerate your growth is by seeking mentorship. A mentor is someone who has already achieved what you're working towards and can provide guidance, wisdom, and shortcuts to success. Learning from someone else's experiences helps you avoid common mistakes and gain valuable insights that would take years to discover on your own. You can find mentors through books, podcasts, online courses, or by directly reaching out to people you admire. Many successful individuals are willing to mentor others if they see genuine dedication and effort. Another key to building a strong network is offering value before expecting anything in return. Many people make the mistake of only reaching out to others when they need something. But relationships are built on trust and mutual support. Instead of asking, "What can this person do for me?" ask, "How can I help them?" Maybe you have a skill, knowledge, or a connection that could benefit someone else. When you bring value to others, you naturally attract opportunities and build meaningful relationships. Eliminate toxic relationships that drain your energy. Some people are constantly negative, always complaining about life, but never taking action to change it. Others may even try to sabotage your progress, making you feel guilty for wanting more out of life. These are the relationships that will keep you stuck. Protect your energy by distancing yourself from those who bring you down, and instead invest in relationships that encourage and challenge you to grow. Your network also includes the content you consume daily. If you don't yet have access to successful, growth-minded individuals in real life, start by immersing yourself in their knowledge. Read books written by successful people. Listen to motivational speakers, follow inspiring individuals on social media, and absorb their mindset. Even if you're physically alone, you can mentally surround yourself with people who push you towards success. Building a strong network takes time, but the effort is worth it. The right people will not only open doors for you, but also push you to reach levels you never thought possible. They will challenge you to think bigger, hold you accountable for your goals, and remind you of your potential when you start to doubt yourself. Remember, success is not just about what you know. It's also about who you know and who you allow to influence your life. Choose your circle wisely, build connections that uplift you, and watch how quickly you transform into the person you were meant to be. Chapter 7. Step into your future with confidence and commitment. The final and most important step in building your dream life is to fully commit to it with confidence. Many people dream big, plan carefully, and even start taking action, but they hesitate when it's time to go all in. They let fear, doubt, and uncertainty hold them back from truly stepping into the future they desire. But the truth is, you will never feel 100% ready. If you wait for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or absolute certainty, you will stay stuck forever. The only way to make your dream life a reality is to step into it boldly, even when you feel afraid. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is something you build through action. The more you push yourself outside of your comfort zone, the stronger your confidence becomes. It is built by proving to yourself, over and over again, that you are capable. Every time you take a risk, make progress, or overcome a challenge, you reinforce the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. The key is to stop overthinking and start doing. Overthinking breeds hesitation, and hesitation leads to inaction. When you take action, even in small ways, you begin to trust yourself more, and that trust turns into unstoppable confidence. Commitment is what separates those who achieve their dreams from those who merely wish for them. It means deciding that no matter what obstacles come your way, you will not quit. It means making your goals non-negotiable. Too often, people allow setbacks, criticism, or temporary failures to shake their belief in themselves. They start strong, but lose momentum when things don't go as planned. But real commitment means staying the course, even when it's difficult, even when you're discouraged, and even when progress feels slow. One of the biggest reasons people fail to commit is that they leave themselves an escape route. They tell themselves, "I'll try this for a while and see what happens." But true commitment doesn't work that way. If you give yourself an easy way out, you'll take it at the first sign of difficulty. Instead, burn the bridges that lead back to your old, unfulfilled life. Decide that success is your only option and remove anything that tempts you to quit. If you approach your dreams with an attitude of, "I will find a way no matter what," you become unstoppable. Doubt will creep in and challenges will arise. But the most powerful thing you can do is remind yourself why you started. Why do you want to build this dream life? What is driving you? Is it the desire for freedom, financial security, personal fulfillment, or the ability to make an impact on others? Keep that reason at the forefront of your mind. Write it down, visualize it daily, and let it fuel your determination. When your purpose is strong enough, no setback will be big enough to stop you. Your dream life will require sacrifices. You may have to give up comfort, old habits, or even certain relationships that no longer serve you. You may need to work harder than you ever have before, face failures, and endure moments of frustration. But every great achievement in life comes at a cost. The question is, are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to push through discomfort, self-doubt, and fear to create the life you truly want? There is no shortcut to success. The people who build extraordinary lives do so because they refuse to settle. They refuse to make excuses. They refuse to accept anything less than what they are truly capable of. If you want to join them, you must adopt the same mindset. There is no room for hesitation, no space for waiting, and no time to waste. The best time to take action is now. Imagine yourself 1 year from now, 5 years from now, or even 10 years from now. If you fully commit today, where could you be? What could you accomplish? Now, imagine the alternative. What if you let fear and doubt hold you back? What if you stay exactly where you are? The pain of regret is far worse than the temporary discomfort of pushing yourself towards success. The moment you decide to step into your future with confidence and full commitment, everything changes. Your energy shifts, your actions align with your goals, and opportunities begin to appear. Life rewards those who take bold steps toward their dreams. Be one of those people. Walk forward with courage, take action without hesitation, and claim the future that is waiting for you. This is your time. No more waiting, no more doubting, no more holding back. Step forward with confidence, embrace the challenges, and commit fully to the life you were meant to live. Your dream life is not just possible, it is waiting for you to take the first step. Now go and make it happen. Chapter 8. Embrace patience and the power of long-term thinking. In a world that thrives on instant gratification, patience has become one of the most underrated yet most powerful traits for achieving success. Many people give up on their dreams not because they lack the ability, but because they lack the patience to see them through. They expect overnight results, quick wins, and immediate success. But the truth is, anything worth having takes time. If you truly want to build your dream life, you must learn to embrace patience and commit to the long game. The biggest mistake people make is underestimating how much effort and time it takes to turn a vision into reality. They start strong, full of enthusiasm, but when they don't see results right away, they start to doubt themselves. They think, maybe this isn't working, maybe I'm not good enough, or maybe I should just quit and try something else. But what they fail to realize is that success is like planting a seed. You don't see immediate growth, but beneath the surface, roots are forming. If you stop watering the seed too soon, you'll never see the tree grow. Great things take time. No one builds an empire in a week, writes a best-selling book in a day, or becomes a master of their craft overnight. Every person who has achieved extraordinary success has done so through years of consistent effort, setbacks, and lessons learned. The reason so many people stay stuck in mediocrity is that they give up too soon. They get frustrated when things take longer than expected, and instead of pushing through, they abandon their dreams. But if you commit to the process and stay patient, your time will come. One of the most powerful shifts you can make is to fall in love with the journey, not just the destination. When you are too focused on the end result, you may miss out on the valuable lessons and growth that come from the process. Instead of constantly thinking about when you will make it, start asking yourself, how can I enjoy the process? Find fulfillment in the small wins, the progress you make each day, and the person you are becoming. When you shift your mindset from, I'll be happy when I achieve this, to, I'm grateful for the progress I'm making now, everything changes. Patience is not about sitting back and waiting for success to come to you. It's about trusting that your hard work will pay off while continuously putting in the effort. It's about having the discipline to show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, and putting in the work, knowing that the results will come in due time. Many people give up right before they are about to succeed. They don't realize that sometimes the breakthrough happens after years of struggle. If you stop too soon, you'll never know how close you were to achieving everything you dreamed of. Long-term thinking is what separates the people who build great things from those who never get past the starting line. When you think long-term, you stop making impulsive decisions based on short-term emotions. You stop getting discouraged by temporary failures because you understand that setbacks are just part of the journey. You realize that every effort you put in today is an investment in your future. Developing patience also means staying focused on your path, no matter what distractions come your way. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in comparing yourself to others. You see people on social media seemingly achieving success overnight, and you start questioning yourself. Why is it taking me so long? What am I doing wrong? But what you don't see are the years of struggle, failures, and effort that led to that success. Comparing your journey to someone else's will only lead to frustration. Stay focused on your own path and trust that your time will come when you stay consistent. One of the best ways to strengthen patience is to set long-term goals and break them down into smaller, achievable steps. Instead of being overwhelmed by the big picture, focus on what you can do today, this week, and this month to move forward. Small progress adds up over time. If you commit to improving by just 1% every day, in a year, you will be 365% better than where you started. Another powerful way to develop patience is to practice gratitude. When you focus too much on what you don't have yet, you create a sense of lack and frustration. But when you take a moment to appreciate how far you've come, you build a mindset of abundance. Gratitude shifts your perspective from, I'm not there yet, to, I'm on my way, and I'm grateful for the journey. Patience is the foundation of true success. It allows you to stay committed when things get hard, to keep going when others quit, and to trust the process even when you don't see immediate results. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by luck or shortcuts. They got there because they had the patience to stay the course, no matter how long it took. Your dream life is being built with every small step you take. Stay patient, stay focused, and never give up. One day, you'll look back and realize that everything you worked for was worth the wait. Chapter 9. Take full responsibility for your life. One of the most powerful realizations you can have on your journey to building your dream life is that you are in full control of your future. No one else is responsible for your success, your happiness, or your personal growth. The moment you take full responsibility for your life, your choices, your actions, and even your failures, you unlock an incredible sense of power and freedom. Many people remain stuck because they blame their circumstances, their past, or other people for where they are in life. They blame their lack of success on their upbringing, their financial situation, their bad luck, or the challenges they've faced. While it's true that some people start with more advantages than others, the truth is that blaming external factors will never help you move forward. The longer you make excuses, the longer you delay your success. If you want to build your dream life, you must take full responsibility for every aspect of it. Taking responsibility doesn't mean that everything is your fault. It means that regardless of what has happened to you in the past, you choose to take control of how you respond. Life is not always fair. There will be setbacks, failures, and challenges that you did not expect. But you always have a choice in how you react. You can either see obstacles as reasons to quit, or you can see them as opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. The most successful people in the world are not the ones who had the easiest paths. They are the ones who refuse to let hardships define them. One of the biggest signs of taking responsibility is letting go of victim mentality. A victim mentality is when you believe that life is happening to you instead of happening for you. It's when you think that your circumstances are completely out of your control and that no matter what you do, things won't change. This mindset is dangerous because it makes you powerless. It convinces you that you are stuck. But the moment you shift your mindset from "I am powerless" to "I am in control," everything changes. Start by owning your past decisions, both good and bad. Where you are today is a result of the choices you've made. If you are not happy with your current situation, instead of blaming outside factors, ask yourself, what decisions led me here? And what can I do differently moving forward? Taking responsibility means being honest with yourself about what you need to change and then committing to making those changes. Another key part of taking responsibility is eliminating excuses. Excuses are the number one thing that keeps people from achieving success. Common excuses include, "I don't have time," "I don't have enough money," "I don't know how to start," "I'm too old," or "I'm too young," "I've tried before and failed." These are not real barriers. They are just limiting beliefs that keep you from taking action. There are people who have built successful lives despite having no money, no experience, and no formal education. The difference between them and those who stay stuck is that they refuse to let excuses hold them back. Instead of saying, "I don't have time," say, "How can I make time?" Instead of saying, "I don't know how to start," say, "I will find a way to learn." When you stop making excuses, you start finding solutions. Taking full responsibility also means developing self-discipline. No one is going to do the work for you. No one is going to wake you up early, push you to keep going, or force you to stay consistent. You must become your own motivator. Successful people don't rely on others to keep them accountable. They hold themselves accountable. They set goals, create daily routines, and follow through even when they don't feel like it. One of the best ways to strengthen self-discipline is to set non-negotiable standards for yourself. For example, if you decide that you will work on your dream for 1 hour every day, then no matter what, you must honor that commitment. Discipline is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. At first, it may be difficult to stay consistent, but over time, it becomes second nature. Another aspect of responsibility is taking ownership of your emotions and mindset. Many people allow external events to control their mood and productivity. If something bad happens, they let it ruin their whole day. But when you take responsibility for your mindset, you learn to control your emotions instead of letting them control you. Instead of reacting impulsively to problems, you learn to respond with clarity and strength. A great way to practice this is through mindset shifts. Instead of saying, "I'm having a bad day," say, "I am facing a challenge, but I will handle it." Instead of thinking, "This is too hard," say, "This is an opportunity for me to grow." The way you talk to yourself matters. Your words and thoughts create your reality. The more you take control of your inner dialogue, the more power you have over your life. Taking responsibility also means accepting that success is up to you and no one else. Too often, people wait for the perfect mentor, the right opportunity, or a sign from the universe before they start taking action. But waiting is just another form of procrastination. No one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your dream life. You must go out and create it yourself. If you truly want to transform your life, stop waiting and start doing. Take ownership of every decision, every habit, and every action. Stop blaming others. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the right moment. The right moment is now. The most successful people take full responsibility for everything in their lives, their failures, their success, their mindset, and their actions. They don't wait for luck or miracles. They make things happen through their own efforts. If you want to build your dream life, you must do the same. From this moment forward, make a commitment to yourself. No more excuses, no more blaming, no more waiting. Your life is your responsibility. Everything you need to succeed is already within you. The only question is, are you ready to take full control and make it happen? Because once you do, nothing can stop you. Chapter 10. Take action. Now, the power of execution. Everything you've learned so far, clarifying your vision, breaking free from limiting beliefs, building the right habits, staying resilient, surrounding yourself with the right people, and taking responsibility for your life, means nothing if you don't take action. Action is the single most important factor that determines whether you will build your dream life or stay stuck where you are. Most people fail, not because they lack intelligence, talent, or opportunities, but because they never take the first step. They overthink, procrastinate, and wait for the perfect moment, which never comes. The truth is, success is built on execution. You can have the best plan, the biggest dreams, and all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't take consistent action, none of it matters. The difference between people who succeed and those who don't is that successful people don't wait until they feel ready. They start before they're ready, learning and adjusting as they go. One of the biggest reasons people don't take action is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, and fear of the unknown can paralyze even the most ambitious individuals. But fear is just an illusion. It exists only in your mind, and the only way to overcome it is to take action despite it. Every time you step outside of your comfort zone, fear loses its power over you. What once seemed impossible becomes easier. The more you take action, the more confidence you build. Action destroys fear. Another common obstacle is waiting for perfect conditions. Many people tell themselves, "I'll start when I have more money. I'll take action when I have more time," or "I'll go after my dreams when I feel ready." But the truth is, there will never be a perfect time. Life will always be busy. Challenges will always arise. If you wait for everything to be perfect, you'll wait forever. The most successful people take action no matter what. They don't let circumstances dictate their progress. They create their own opportunities. To develop the habit of taking action, start with small, immediate steps. Many people feel overwhelmed by the size of their dreams, which leads to inaction. The key is to break your goals down into smaller, manageable steps. Instead of thinking about everything you need to do, focus on just one small action you can take today. Want to start a business? Make a list of potential ideas. Want to write a book? Write the first paragraph. Want to improve your health? Go for a 10-minute walk. The secret is momentum. Once you start, it's easier to keep going. Another powerful way to ensure consistent action is to set deadlines and create accountability. When a goal has no deadline, it becomes easy to postpone it indefinitely. Give yourself a clear time frame for achieving each step. Write it down and make it official. Even better, share your goals with someone who will hold you accountable, a mentor, a friend, or a coach. When others are aware of your goals, you are more likely to follow through. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. Taking action once is easy. Staying consistent is what separates successful people from everyone else. Develop a daily routine that supports your dreams. Even if you only make a little progress each day, over time, it adds up to something massive. Imagine if you committed to working on your dream for just 1 hour a day. Over the course of a year, that's 365 hours of progress. Small actions, repeated consistently, create extraordinary results. One of the most important mindsets for taking action is to stop overthinking and embrace imperfection. Many people waste time trying to make everything perfect before they begin. They think they need more research, more preparation, or more skills. But perfectionism is just another form of procrastination. The truth is, you learn more by doing than by planning. Your first attempt may not be perfect, but that's okay. Every mistake is a lesson, and every lesson brings you closer to mastery. Start now, improve along the way. Another key to execution is learning to push through resistance. There will be days when you don't feel like taking action. You will feel tired, uninspired, or discouraged. This is where discipline comes in. Successful people take action whether they feel like it or not. They don't wait for motivation. They create it by getting started. The moment you push through resistance and take action, you regain control over your mind. It's also important to recognize the difference between being busy and being productive. Many people mistake planning, organizing, and researching as progress, but these activities don't produce real results unless they lead to action. Checking emails, watching motivational videos, or making endless to-do lists might feel productive, but if you're not executing on your goals, you're just staying in motion without moving forward. Ask yourself daily, am I taking action that directly moves me closer to my goal? If the answer is no, shift your focus immediately. Taking action also means being willing to fail forward. No one succeeds without making mistakes. The road to success is filled with failures, missteps, and setbacks. But each failure teaches you something valuable. Instead of fearing failure, embrace it. Every successful entrepreneur, athlete, or artist has failed countless times before they made it. The difference is, they never let failure stop them. Instead of thinking, what if I fail? Start asking, what if I learn something that helps me succeed faster? As you take action, remember to celebrate small wins. Many people get so focused on the end goal that they forget to acknowledge their progress. Celebrating small milestones keeps you motivated and reinforces the habit of taking action. Success is not just about achieving the big goal, it's about who you become along the way. Your dream life will not build itself. You must be the one to create it. It will require effort, sacrifice, and persistence, but every action you take brings you one step closer. Stop waiting, stop doubting, and start doing. The best time to take action is now. There are two kinds of people in the world: those who dream about success and those who take action to achieve it. Which one will you be? Your future is waiting. Take the first step today. Chapter 11. Stay committed to lifelong growth and reinvention. Building your dream life isn't a one-time achievement. It's an ongoing process of growth, learning, and reinvention. Too many people reach a certain level of success and then stop growing. They become comfortable, complacent, and stuck in their routines. But if you want to create a truly fulfilling and extraordinary life, you must commit to lifelong growth and continuous reinvention. Success is not about reaching a destination. It's about constantly evolving into the best version of yourself. The world is constantly changing. Industries shift, technology advances, and new opportunities emerge. Those who thrive are the ones who adapt, learn, and embrace change rather than resist it. People who refuse to grow eventually become irrelevant, stuck in outdated ways of thinking and working. If you want long-term success, you must always be learning, improving, and refining yourself. One of the most powerful mindsets you can develop is the commitment to lifelong learning. No matter how much you achieve, there is always more to learn. The most successful individuals, from CEOs to athletes to artists, are the ones who never stop being students. They read books, take courses, seek mentorship, and constantly refine their skills. They know that knowledge is one of the greatest tools for success. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. To cultivate a habit of lifelong learning, start by making personal growth a daily priority. Even just 30 minutes of reading, listening to an educational podcast, or practicing a new skill each day can compound into massive improvements over time. Make it a rule that no day goes by without learning something new. Keep a journal of key lessons, ideas, and insights that you come across so that you can apply them to your life. Beyond learning, reinvention is key to staying relevant and fulfilled. As you grow, your dreams, priorities, and goals will evolve. What you wanted 5 years ago may not be what you want now, and that's okay. Reinvention means being open to change and allowing yourself to pursue new opportunities, interests, and passions. Some people resist change because they fear the unknown. They stay in careers, relationships, or lifestyles that no longer excite them because they are afraid to start over. But reinventing yourself is not about abandoning your past. It's about using everything you've learned to create an even better future. One of the biggest challenges people face when trying to grow and evolve is the fear of letting go of their old identity. If you've built a career, a lifestyle, or a reputation around a certain path, it can be difficult to step into something new. But true personal growth requires embracing discomfort and stepping into the unknown. Every great success story includes moments where the person had to leave behind their old self in order to become someone greater. Another essential part of lifelong growth is embracing failure as a tool for reinvention. Too many people avoid challenges because they fear failure. But failure is not the opposite of success. It is a necessary part of the journey. Every mistake, setback, and disappointment teaches you something valuable. Instead of being afraid to fail, start seeing failure as a sign that you are pushing your limits, growing, and becoming stronger. Some of the most successful people in the world have completely reinvented themselves after experiencing failure. They used their setbacks as fuel to rebuild themselves into something even greater. A powerful way to ensure continuous growth is to surround yourself with people who challenge and inspire you. If you spend time with people who are constantly evolving, improving, and pushing their limits, you will naturally be motivated to do the same. But if you surround yourself with people who are stagnant, negative, or resistant to change, their mindset will hold you back. Seek out mentors, coaches, and communities that encourage growth. Surround yourself with individuals who push you to think bigger, take risks, and become better every day. Growth and reinvention also require periods of self-reflection. You must regularly take the time to assess where you are, where you're going, and whether your actions align with your highest goals. Ask yourself, am I still growing, or have I become too comfortable? What new skills, knowledge, or experiences can I pursue to elevate my life? Is there something I need to let go of in order to step into my next level of success? What limiting beliefs or habits do I need to break to continue evolving? Self-reflection is a powerful tool because it keeps you aligned with your purpose and prevents you from drifting through life without direction. It helps you make intentional choices about your growth rather than just reacting to circumstances. Reinvention is not just about career or financial success. It's about continuously evolving in every aspect of life. It's about improving your relationships, deepening your emotional intelligence, strengthening your health, and becoming mentally and spiritually stronger. True fulfillment comes from knowing that you are not the same person you were last year. You are better, wiser, and stronger. Another crucial part of reinvention is staying open to new experiences. The more you expose yourself to different ideas, cultures, challenges, and perspectives, the more you grow. Travel, meet new people, try new hobbies, and step outside of your comfort zone often. Growth happens when you stretch beyond what feels familiar. One of the greatest fears people have is the fear of change. But change is inevitable. The difference between those who thrive and those who struggle is how they respond to it. Instead of fearing change, learn to embrace it as an opportunity to become even better. Reinvention is a lifelong process, and the people who master it never stop growing, adapting, and achieving new levels of success. The most successful people in the world did not achieve greatness by staying the same. They continuously evolved, refined their skills, adapted to new opportunities, and took bold steps into the unknown. They were not afraid to rewrite their story when necessary. Your dream life is not just about reaching one goal. It's about constantly becoming a better, wiser, and stronger version of yourself. Every challenge you face, every lesson you learn, and every risk you take shapes you into someone greater. If you commit to lifelong growth and reinvention, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Never stop learning, never stop growing, never stop reinventing yourself. The best version of you is still waiting to be discovered. Keep moving forward, keep challenging yourself, and keep creating the life you were meant to live. Chapter 12. The Legacy You Leave, Making an Impact That Lasts. Building your dream life is not just about personal success, it's about what you leave behind. True fulfillment comes not only from achieving your goals, but from making a lasting impact on the world around you. Many people spend their entire lives chasing money, status, and personal achievements, only to realize that none of it truly matters if it doesn't create something meaningful beyond themselves. The greatest measure of success is not just what you accomplish, but how you influence, inspire, and uplift others. Every person, no matter where they come from, has the power to leave a legacy. Your legacy is the imprint you leave on the world, the lessons you teach, the lives you touch, and the difference you make, even in small ways. Some of the most impactful people in history weren't the richest or most famous. They were the ones who used their talents, knowledge, and resources to improve the lives of others. You don't have to be a celebrity, politician, or billionaire to make a difference. You can start today, exactly where you are, with what you have. One of the most powerful ways to build a lasting legacy is through serving others. This doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your dreams or put your own success on hold. It means using your success to elevate those around you. Whether it's mentoring someone who is struggling, sharing knowledge that has changed your life, or simply being a source of encouragement for others, Small acts of kindness and wisdom can have a ripple effect far beyond what you can imagine. Many people mistakenly believe that making an impact requires a massive audience or global recognition. But real influence often happens in quiet, personal ways. It's the teacher who inspires a student to believe in themselves, the entrepreneur who creates opportunities for others, the parent who raises a child with strong values, or the friend who gives unwavering support. The way you treat people every day, how you listen, how you encourage, how you lead by example, shapes your legacy more than any amount of money or fame ever could. Another essential part of leaving a legacy is sharing your knowledge and experiences. Every lesson you have learned, every struggle you have overcome, and every skill you have mastered has the power to help someone else. Too often, people keep their wisdom to themselves, either because they don't think it's valuable or because they assume others won't listen. But your experiences, no matter how small they seem, can change lives. Whether through writing, teaching, mentoring, or simply sharing your story, passing on what you've learned ensures that your impact extends beyond your own lifetime. One of the greatest ways to build a legacy is to create something that outlives you. This could be a book, a business, a movement, a foundation, or even just a tradition within your family. Many of the greatest thinkers, leaders, and creators throughout history left behind something that continued to inspire and educate people long after they were gone. The impact of their work lasted because they built something greater than themselves. What can you create that will continue to influence others even after you're gone? Legacy is also about leading by example. Your actions speak louder than words. The way you live your life, your work ethic, your values, your discipline, and your character sets a standard for those around you. Whether you realize it or not, people are always watching and learning from you. By showing resilience, kindness, and commitment to your dreams, you inspire others to do the same. Your life becomes a silent testimony of what is possible. Another important part of legacy is giving back. Many people spend their whole lives accumulating wealth, power, or success, but never find true fulfillment because they only focus on themselves. The happiest and most successful individuals are often those who dedicate a portion of their success to helping others. This doesn't mean you have to donate millions or start a global charity. Giving back can be as simple as supporting your community, helping those in need, or using your skills to contribute to a cause you care about. Your legacy is not something you build at the end of your life. It's something you create every single day. Every choice you make, every relationship you build, and every action you take contributes to the story you leave behind. The question is, what kind of story do you want to be remembered for? Do you want to be remembered as someone who inspired and uplifted others? As someone who made the world better, even in small ways? Or as someone who only focused on their own success? The reality is, we all leave a legacy, whether we intend to or not. The people you interact with, the lessons you share, and the values you uphold shape how you will be remembered. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to change the whole world, but you do have the power to change someone's world, and that alone makes a difference. At the end of your journey, the titles, possessions, and status you accumulated will fade, but the impact you made, the wisdom you shared, and the people you influenced will remain. True success is not just about personal achievement. It's about making sure that the life you lived had meaning beyond yourself. Now is the time to think about the legacy you are building. Every action you take, every habit you develop, and every life you touch adds to your story. Will your story be one of inspiration, growth, and generosity? Or will it be one of missed opportunities and untapped potential? The choice is yours. The greatest legacy you can leave is to live fully, love deeply, and give generously. Make every day count, because the mark you leave on the world is being written right now. Chapter 13. The journey never ends. Keep evolving. Keep dreaming. Building your dream life is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong journey. Many people mistakenly believe that success is a final destination, a place where they will finally feel complete, happy, and fulfilled. But the truth is, growth never stops, and neither does the journey. The moment you stop striving, learning, and dreaming, you begin to stagnate. The key to a truly fulfilling life is to embrace the process of continuous evolution, knowing that every achievement is just another step towards something greater. Too often, people set a goal, achieve it, and then feel lost afterward. They worked so hard to reach a specific milestone, earning a degree, landing their dream job, buying their first home, or reaching financial independence, only to realize that the excitement fades quickly. This happens because external achievements alone cannot provide lasting fulfillment. True fulfillment comes from constant growth, exploration, and the pursuit of new dreams. One of the most important things you can do is keep setting bigger goals for yourself. No matter how much success you achieve, there is always another level, not because you are never satisfied, but because you are capable of so much more than you realize. Growth is what keeps life exciting. Imagine if you stopped learning after childhood, stopped challenging yourself after your first success, or stopped dreaming after reaching one goal. Life would lose its meaning. The secret to long-term happiness is to always have something you are working toward, something that excites and challenges you. However, growth does not always mean chasing bigger financial success or career milestones. Sometimes, the most meaningful growth comes in deepening your relationships, strengthening your mindset, expanding your spirituality, or contributing more to the world around you. There are endless ways to evolve as a person. The key is to remain open to change and constantly seek ways to become a better version of yourself. Another critical part of lifelong growth is embracing new challenges and stepping outside your comfort zone. It's easy to stay where things feel safe and familiar, but real growth happens when you push yourself beyond what feels comfortable. This might mean learning a new skill, starting a new business, moving to a new place, or even reinventing yourself completely. Fear and uncertainty are natural, but the more you challenge yourself, the stronger and more resilient you become. Every time you push past your limits, you expand your potential. One of the greatest dangers to success is becoming too comfortable. Many people achieve a certain level of success and then stop pushing themselves. They settle into routine, avoiding risk, and over time, they lose the hunger that drove them in the first place. Comfort is the enemy of growth. If you find yourself feeling too comfortable, it's time to shake things up. Set a new goal, take on a new challenge, or learn something new. Stay in motion, and you will continue to evolve. Another key to lifelong fulfillment is curiosity and exploration. Never stop being curious about the world. Read books, travel, engage in meaningful conversations, explore different cultures, and expose yourself to new ideas. The more you experience, the more you grow. Staying curious keeps your mind sharp and your perspective fresh. Life has so much to offer beyond what you already know. Embrace the adventure of discovering new possibilities. Lifelong evolution also requires self-reflection. Growth is not just about external achievements. It's about constantly checking in with yourself and making sure you are aligned with your deepest values and purpose. Every few months, ask yourself, am I growing or have I become stagnant? Am I truly happy with where I am or am I settling? What new goals excite me? Am I becoming the person I want to be? Self-reflection ensures that you are not just moving forward blindly, but growing in a direction that aligns with your true purpose. It helps you avoid drifting through life without intention. Another essential part of lifelong growth is giving back and helping others grow. As you continue to evolve, share what you've learned with others. Success is most meaningful when it is used to uplift those around you. Whether through mentorship, teaching, or acts of kindness, passing on your knowledge and experiences creates a ripple effect of growth beyond just yourself. When you help others grow, you reinforce your own learning and deepen your sense of fulfillment. Resilience is also key to continuous evolution. Life will not always go as planned. There will be unexpected challenges, failures, and moments of doubt. But these are not reasons to stop growing. They are part of the process. Every setback teaches you something valuable. Instead of seeing obstacles as signs to quit, see them as tests of your strength and commitment. The ability to keep going no matter what is what separates those who build extraordinary lives from those who settle. It's also important to celebrate your progress. Growth can sometimes feel slow, and it's easy to get caught up in chasing the next big achievement. But take time to appreciate how far you've come. Look back at the challenges you've overcome, the knowledge you've gained, and the person you've become. Celebrate your wins, big and small, because they are proof of your continuous evolution. At the heart of lifelong growth is the ability to reinvent yourself at any stage of life. You are never too young, too old, or too late to start something new. Whether it's changing careers, pursuing a long-lost passion, or moving in a completely different direction, the ability to adapt and evolve is what keeps life exciting. Some of the most successful people in the world didn't find their true calling until later in life. The key is to remain open to new possibilities and never stop dreaming. Most importantly, never forget that your journey is uniquely yours. It's easy to compare yourself to others, but everyone is on a different path. Some people achieve success early, while others take longer. Some people reinvent themselves multiple times, while others find fulfillment in mastering one path. The only thing that matters is that you keep moving forward, keep growing, and keep dreaming. The journey to building your dream life never truly ends. It evolves. As you achieve one dream, new ones will emerge. As you grow in one area, new challenges will arise. Embrace this process, knowing that every step forward is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. Your life is a masterpiece in progress. Keep creating, keep evolving, and keep pushing toward the next level of your potential. The best chapters of your story are still waiting to be written. The journey to your dream life begins now. You now hold the blueprint for building the life you've always dreamed of. Every chapter in this book has given you the tools, strategies, and mindset shifts needed to transform your life from where it is now to where you want it to be. But knowing these principles is not enough. You must act on them. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple: execution. Many people will read books, watch motivational videos, and get inspired, but few will take the consistent, disciplined action required to change their lives. Don't let that be you. Your dream life will not build itself. It will take effort, patience, and resilience, but everything you need to succeed is already within you. You don't need permission, the perfect moment, or ideal circumstances. You just need to start, right now. This book has taken you through every key step, clarifying your vision so you know exactly what you want, breaking free from limiting beliefs that have kept you stuck, developing a relentless action plan to move forward, building powerful habits and discipline to sustain long-term success, mastering resilience and adaptability to overcome challenges, surrounding yourself with the right people to support your growth, taking full responsibility for your success and eliminating excuses, committing to lifelong learning, reinvention, and continuous self-improvement. Understanding that success is not just about personal achievement, but also about making an impact and leaving a legacy. The most important lesson of all is this: you are in control. No one else is responsible for your success. No one else can create your dream life for you. It is your responsibility, your power, and your privilege to shape your destiny. The moment you fully accept this truth, you unlock unlimited potential. There will be obstacles. You will face moments of doubt, fear, and frustration. But if you apply what you've learned, stay committed, and keep taking action, no matter how small, you will create the life you desire. The greatest tragedy in life is not failure, it's regret. The regret of never trying, never taking that leap, never believing in yourself enough to go after what you truly want. Don't let that happen to you. You have everything you need to succeed. Now, it's time to take that first step. The journey to your dream life begins now.